Real quick before the video starts, thank you guys so much for a fun year in 2025. It was a great year, made a bunch of fun videos, and of course, we hit 10,000 subscribers before 2025 ended. I made a post about it earlier, but either way, thank you guys so much for that again. And with that being said, enjoy the video. What if I told you there was a Mario Party inspired game out there that took it to a new level? This game is Party Project. This game's got a bunch of minigames, a whole lot of boards, a nice roster of characters that allows custom characters too, and also a whole lot of customizable rules. These rules allow you to select how chance time works, toggle how items spawn, toggle how battle minigames are chosen, the list goes on. There's also a rule that allows you to have more than 3 bonus stars in one game, and you can have them be anti-bonus stars as well, which causes you to lose a star. And I love it. But there was one setting that piqued my interest, and that was the turn count limit. You can play up to 100 turns.
Dude, it's a miracle if I don't get last.
I drew Among Us. I drew Among Us.
Please! Blueboo's saying it's like this.
Actually, no, everyone go for Dan! Everyone go for Dan!
What the fuck?
Hi, SpongeBob. Hi, SpongeBob.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, go for it.
Come on, sure, you might lose a star.
That's not gonna happen.
Can you do Hawk to us, Shaggy?
Hooked. Well, you gotta do a little, hook and spin on that thing,
Okay, I'm gonna do the left one. I'm gonna do the left one because we didn't do that one yet.
I'm getting the last.
You have trouble with the calculations, honey?
I have trouble with the calculations.
Ow! I forgot you can guard.
Yes.
Ow.
Ouch.
It's stacking still.
I need to win this last minigame to have more.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're on a team! Yes!
No!
You ever feel like there are some Mario Party minigames that are just pure filler? Like, I truly believe that some of these minigames were made just to fill a quota. Well, look no further than Mario Party 7's Cointagious. In this minigame, you hit the block and you roll a 0, 1, 2, or 3. And whatever you roll is the amount of coins you receive. And it's the most boring minigame I've ever played, because you're simply just pressing the A button, hitting a block a bunch of times, and that's it. You don't even have to mash. You can just press A at a moderate speed. Sure, it's free money, but you don't see myself going into the minigame mode for fun and saying, oh boy, Cointagious, my favorite minigame. The same can be said for Mario Party 5's Mathletes. First off, it's math, so it already takes an L, and you just hit the blocks, make a math equation, and whatever the total is the amount of coins you get. You can even roll a minus sign. How cute. And look, I love Mario Party. It's one of my favorite series of games of all time. But these minigames forgot the fun.
Dan, will you marry me?
Ask again later.
Dan, will you marry me? 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 Oh.
Handle of it or no?
Can I walk across? I probably can, yeah.
There, do you see where the thing is, Dan?
I see the plank, yeah, the plank. The plank.
Blank. The block. You can hand it off to me if I literally tried to tell him, like, hey, I can... Alright. That's how you wanna go.
Okay, we still need stuff.
Oh my god. What am I looking at right now?
Dude, those are my Cheerios!
Say like that.
What? That was him!
Shh.
No, I killed Iowa.
I'm Joe Biden. and I approve this message.
Did you know that Mario Strikers Charged has some funny character-specific voice lines? Well, kinda. Let me explain. Every captain in this game has a super ability. For example, the Mario Bros can grow big, Bowser has fire breath, and Diddy Kong can banish people and send them to space. My god. Anyways, I want to talk about Wario's super ability, Gas Mask, where Wario farts. Wario rips a fat one, and if you run into this cloud of fart gas, your controls get inverted for a bit. I can't even imagine having a game set hooked up to this thing. The captains even have different voice lines when they get hit by Gas Mask. I mean, most of them just cough and go, Wario!
Wario! Oh, Wario!
But Waluigi's voice lines are a big standout because they're actually pretty funny.
Oh, Wario! Ginger pants! Oh, Wario! Hold it in! Oh, Wario! Oh, you're killing me!
Yeah, I'd be annoyed too if the field smelled like shit.
For my finger!
Start battle! Piranha Plant! Mario! Sonic! DG!
This is Stuffwell, a walking, talking briefcase created by EGAD that travels with Mario and Luigi in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. He first appears when Mario and Luigi fall into a time hole, and they end up in the past, but shortly after, Stuffwell follows them and falls on Luigi. Then Stuffwell is all like, I'm gonna travel with you and carry all of your stuff, cause, you know, briefcase. You press start, and he's got all your goods. Mushrooms, your drip, the copy flowers. Remember the copy flowers? These things were busted. Anyways, one slept-on thing that Stuffwell can do is allow Mario and Luigi to travel through time on the spot. If you hit this specific save spot, he gives you the option to go back in time if you're not ready for the final boss fights. If he can do this on the spot, why are we using time holes? When Mr. Pack Your Bags over here can pull a Back to the Future. Anyways, he made just one other appearance outside this game, and that was a sticker in Smash Bros. Brawl, and that's it. Not even a spirit in Smash Ultimate. Come on, Stuffwell doesn't get a spirit, but the talking bean does? This minigame shows how ruthless Mario Party can really be. This is Crane Game. No, not that one from Mario Party 2. I'm talking the OG version from Mario Party 1. In this version, the solo player can either take the easy way out and grab one of the 3 objects by mashing A while holding it. They get one attempt and can either go for the chest, which is worth 10 coins, the coin bag worth 5 coins, or the coin worth, well, 1 coin. Why are 1 coin and 5 coins options? But if the solo player is an A-mashing god, they can go for 1 player from the team of 3. If you outmash your opponent, you'll steal that player's coins. And how many coins are stolen? Let's see, 1/3. Holy fuck. 1/3. 1 whole third. You know what this means, right? If someone's got 150 coins and loses this minigame, their opponent gets 50 of those coins. You might say bye-bye to your coin star because you're probably not going to get it back. This, among other reasons, shows how unforgiving Mario Party 1 is. But hey, at least it's not stick rotating. Rest in peace, my palms. Sonic fans, like myself, love when the game's animations really pop, especially in the game's cutscenes. Most of us point towards the opening cutscene of Sonic Unleashed as the best Sonic cutscene. And I agree, the cutscenes look incredible. The CGI team for Sega knocked it out of the park with these cutscenes. The Unleashed opening was made by Sega Marza Animation Planet, and unsurprisingly, this animation team was involved in many other Sonic games too. Another gem I really don't see a lot of people talking about is the animated short they made called Night of the Werehog. It's about Sonic and Chip exploring this haunted mansion they find, where these 2 ghosts just scare the absolute shit out of Chip, just to get photos of him so they can get a kiss from this Pink Ghost, and they are a bit too into it if you ask me. I mean, look how many photos of Chip they get. Dude can't catch a break. They try to scare Sonic too, but come on, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. The only thing he fears is the ocean. Like, dude, just learn how to swim. Anyways, Sonic goes full werehog because uh-oh, it's nighttime, and actually ends up scaring the ghosts away. I won't spoil the whole thing if you haven't seen it yet, because even today, it's still entertaining. This was obviously to show off the whole introduction of the werehog, because, you know, you played as the werehog for about half of Sonic Unleashed. We all know the good old da 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 da. Another part of the Unleashed cutscenes I really enjoyed were the secret cutscenes you can unlock. The way to unlock them is kind of weird though, like, why does Chip need to eat so many meat buns and bananas? Like, dude, how are you still hungry? But hey, these cutscenes have their charm. They're essentially funny shorts of Sonic and Chip traveling around the world, which actually ties into one of the game's plots, since the whole story involves Sonic and Chip traveling to different parts of the world to save the planet from not being torn into 7 pieces.
Planet-sized jigsaw puzzle? Sounds like a great excuse to see the world.
And don't get me wrong, the cutscenes in Sonic games today look good as well. I mean, just look at Shadow Gens and its cutscenes. But something about the CGI in older games like Unleashed and the Riders games are just crazy special to me. Also, Unleashed gave us this legendary screenshot. Did you really think I wasn't gonna bring this up? You've probably heard of this game before, Sonic and the Secret Rings. This might be what you picture when you think of this game. But what if I told you there's more to that game than just the main game? I can even argue that this is even better than the main game. Someone at Sega took this game and really went, hey, you know what would make this game better? Mario Party. And boy, does that guy deserve a raise. Now, I know Sonic isn't new to party games. I mean, there was Sonic Shuffle, but that's a story for another day. While this is just a side mode, they jam-packed this mode for some reason, and it was a lot of fun. Oh. Oh, Cream, you so- What? What? Did you just shoot Cream? Did they just shoot Cream? What? Ah! You're bad. You're bad, Cream. You lack the experience. I am the true ultimate life form. I have a gun. I have experience in this field, Cream. You don't. Shit. Down, right, up, down, down, right, up, right, down, up. Oh, dude. I'm lost. You kind of lost me there, dude. Up. Down. Silver, fuck up, please. Oh, thank God. You got shot. Hit that bitch. Hit that bitch. Let's go. Okay. We tied.
Is that all you got?
She hit the buzzer beater. Shadow, 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 shadow. She fell too.
Is that all you got?
Fell right in. Fucking motion controls. I blame that. Battle of the Hedgehogs. Let's do this. Oh, stop swimming. I wasn't moving my uh-oh. Come on. Shit. No. Damn. No, we stunned for 2. I wasn't rowing. Chat, you saw I wasn't rowing, right? I stopped. Okay. Turn the remote to knock the creamagin off the cogwheel. What? Player knocks the most cream. Okay. Sooner to see this. Come on! Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Wait, what? Wait, what? Where are my points? What the fuck is this shit? Okay. Okay. Did I just choke? What was I doing wrong?
This is what you get.
Blaze won that, okay. Oh, baby. That's 2007. It was a wild time. Silver's he's gonna do terrible. Watch. Oh, I take it back. Oh. What was that choke? All right, Blaze has got this. She's got this. She waited. Y'all need freaking band lessons or something. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is looking so much fun. And with this game bringing back so many characters, it's got me wondering, which of these playable characters that we have confirmed so far went the longest time without being playable, including spin-offs? Well, besides mobile games, but who counts those? Because I don't. I'm also excluding Sonic Speed Simulator, no offense to the people who like it though. And when I mean playable, I mean moving around, having full control of the character. So Sonic Generation side missions don't count. Let's get the obvious ones out of the way, starting with Sonic. No. Next, let's get rid of Tails, Amy, Knuckles, and Shadow because of the last two big Sonic games we got. Sage was technically playable in Sonic Frontiers and a certain boss fight I won't spoil, so she's out. Next, we gotta rewind back to 2019 and check off all the playable characters in Team Sonic Racing. Silver, Vector, Rouge, Omega, Metal Sonic, Eggman, Zavok, Big, Blaze, and the Chow if you want to count Cheese. Next, let's look at Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the Switch, which released that same year. We can cross off Jet because he was playable in that game, but only in football for some reason. Ronaldo, watch out, the bird brain's coming for you. And Espio was also playable in Triple Jump. Oh yeah, and Zaz, he was in table tennis. Why do they keep bringing Zaz back? Like, bring someone else from Lost World in, like Xena. Actually, don't do that. That leaves us with 5 characters left. Now let's go even further back to 2016 with... Okay, why this one? Anyways, we can cross out Wave here because there she is. We're gonna get even more technical with Eggpawn because he's playable in Rugby, which shocked me when doing research. And believe it or not, Cream was actually playable in this game too, but only on the 3DS version. You poor rabbit. That leaves us with the bird and the bee. Believe it or not, Storm beats Charmy by 6 years. Storm was in Free Riders in 2010. That means we have not been able to pick up a controller and move around as Charmy since Sonic Heroes. That is 21 years. And on top of all of that, Charmy's one of the few characters in Shadow the Hedgehog's co-op mode that you can't play as. Trust me, I tried. I pressed all the buttons. He wasn't moving. Bro hacked into the mainframe with his butt and helped save the world, and this is the thanks he gets? I recently talked about how Storm the Albatross and Charmy Bee were the 2 longest lasting characters in Sonic Racing Crossworlds that have gone unplayable in Sonic games outside of mobile games and Sonic Speed Simulator. And before you say anything, Sonic Speed Simulator is more of a Roblox game than a Sonic game in my opinion, so that's why I don't count it. Now back to these 2 freaks. The difference between these 2 is that Charmy has made more general appearances than Storm, just not playable appearances, while Storm has barely seen the light of day. But who is Storm the Albatross? Well, I'll tell you one thing, he always hopes you're ready for this. Wow, that was horrible. I hope you're ready for this. Anyways, he made his debut in the first game of the gone but not forgotten Sonic Riders trilogy. He's one of the 3 Babylon rogues with Jet the Hawk and Wade the Swallow. Yeah, Sega went through a bird watching phase during this time. And Storm is the definition of big muscle, small brain. I mean, just look at him. That's a whole lot of bird. But him having these muscular traits makes him a clear rival to Knuckles, since each Babylon rogue has a rival on Team Sonic. He even has a race against Knuckles and loses. He also gets knocked off his gear by Knuckles. Hey, I never said he was good. Jet's the leader with speed, Wave's the brains, and Storm's the brawn. But the last time Storm was playable was in 2010 in Free Riders. You know, the bad one. And the last time he made a technical appearance was in Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. As a Mii costume. You poor, poor soul. Jet and Wave were playable in this game. Jet played football for some reason, and Wave got a bike. Come on, Boom Boom is even playable. Fucking Boom Boom. A lot of us can probably agree that the Chaos Emeralds are arguably one of the most important key items in the Sonic canon. But there have been other items that played key roles in other Sonic games. For example, in Sonic and the Secret Rings, instead of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, we had the 7 World Rings. Hey, Sega's consistent, what can I say? They're pretty freaking big for rings, and each one represents an emotion. There's prayers, sadness, rage, hatred, joy, pleasure, and wishes. It's like I'm naming the Infinity Stones. Sonic eventually absorbs these rings to turn into Darkspine Sonic. Look at him. He's cool. He's so cool! He's so cool! Another example are the Arcs of the Cosmos from Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. There are 5 of them, and they have the power to control gravity. Wave gives some nerdy explanation on how they work, but to make it simple, Sonic and Jet use it and everything goes all zero gravity, and it's all like... Then this stupid robot steals them, creates a black hole, and then turns into this giant, thick robot. And it reminds me of that big booty robot from that movie Robots. I think a lot of us can agree that Mario Party Jamboree has much more content compared to Super and Superstars. It's the most Mario Party we've gotten in a while, and it's really fun. But what if I told you there's a Mario Party game out there that's got just as much content? Almost. And that's Mario Party 5. Out of all the Hudson Soft era Mario parties, I can argue that 5 has the most content out of all of them. It's got a mech mode, separate minigame modes, even a whole story mode, which is something we really haven't seen in years. But there's one mode that stands out to me, and that's Card Party. It's essentially the board part of Mario Party, but it's an actual board game. You gotta go around the board and collect stars. Super simple.
Hi, Spider. I'm your biggest fan.
Oh, you got a 6.
6?
Oh,
Oh, let's go.
starting strong. Oh shoot, are you gonna get a star or a Zatar?
I'm
You got a
gonna get
Zatar.
star.
Oh, you're gonna get a star?
Yeah, watch.
You got a Zatar.
All right, good start, good start, good start.
Let me go. Good start. Good start. Good start. Good start. Good start.
No, it's my turn to get a star.
Yeah!
That's a star right there. What do you mean?
There is double star on this. I remember that. I do remember that. There is double
There's
star on this.
triple.
There's triple? I thought it was only double. Oh,
Yeah, it goes up to triple.
crazy.
You can get double Zatars too.
Hi, this is Post Editing Dan here. I looked on the wiki if there was actually a triple star card in this game. It showed me nothing. I even looked at YouTube. It showed me nothing. So if you have video proof of this happening, please send it to me. I would love to see it. All right, give me my stars. I want 2 to go. Let's go.
Oh
you know, I got a bit of a bad feeling about that star space.
That's always the thing.
I don't know what it is.
That's always the thing.
I got a bad feeling.
You got a bad feeling?
That means you should go for it.
Hey, hey Dan, I'll tell you something. There's only one way to find out.
You're right.
Anyways, take your 2 Zatars and get out of my face.
Fucking knew it. I should went right. I fucking knew it. Why do I listen to you people? Why do I listen to you people? Motherfucker. It wasn't my target.
You get a Boo here? Actually, Pink Boo would help you too, because you have Zatars.
I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling this one. I don't know why it is. I'm feeling this one.
No.
God fucking damn it. I was feeling that one, but I felt wrong. God damn it.
Oh, there you go. Right in the middle of everything.
Do y'all like Sonic Adventure 1 or Sonic Adventure Director's Cut if you want to be fancy or something? Now, a lot of us know this game is a classic, but there's always a question I ask myself when I think of this game, and that's what the f happened to Tikal? Okay, we actually know what happened to her canonically. I meant, why haven't we seen her in so long? Just so we're clear. But in case you don't know Tikal, her story started thousands of years ago. Her dad and his tribe were power hungry, so they wanted to raid the Master Emerald Shrine and attack the Chow. Tikal tried to warn and stop him, but her dad was all like, nah, f that.
Please don't do this.
I don't listen to the words of a child.
Dude, that's your daughter! However, they failed because of a monster named Chaos, a mutated Chow who is the guardian of the Chow. Now this guy's an OG, and Chaos defeats them. But thankfully, Tikal sealed Chaos in the Master Emerald at the last second to prevent further damage, in exchange with sealing her own spirit with Chaos in the process. Yeah, Chaos, if Tikal's going down, you're going down with her, buddy. Thousands of years pass after that, and then Eggman starts Eggmanning and then releases Chaos to use him as his own. And this will not be the last time he does something like this. The man never learns. This also causes Tikal's spirit to be released as well, and appears multiple times throughout the game. Chaos then goes insane, betraying Eggman and absorbing the negative energy from the Chaos Emerald to turn into this beast. Perfect Chaos. But Sonic still wins in the end, because of the power of friendship! And then Tikal takes Chaos, home? Back in the Master Emerald? I don't know where they go. In terms of other in-game appearances, Tikal did reappear in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, but only in the Versus mode. And, fun fact, her voice lines from Adventure 2 are ported from Adventure 1.
But I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal. I'm Tikal.
She didn't have a lot of voice lines in Adventure 2 anyways, so it makes sense why the devs did this. The only other times you can play as her are in mobile games. And one of those mobile games was Sonic Runners, which only lasted like a year, and it was shut down. Yeah, mobile games. They're great. However, there are two notable appearances Takal made that weren't even games. You see, Sonic Adventure 1's story was actually retold in the Sonic anime, Sonic X, and Takal was there. And in my opinion, it was a really good arc. And the other appearance was in the prologue short Sega released to promote Sonic Frontiers. Besides that, she's had mere cameos and mentioned a few times, at best. Let's see, her name drops a few times in Sonic Chronicles. Okay, that's cool. What else? She's a Mii costume in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That makes sense. If you boot up Sonic and the Black Knight and hit New Game, she can appear as a default save file name, and the same can be done in Sonic Colors. Okay, I actually kind of like that. I found these cameos all on her wiki page, by the way. And not gonna lie, it'd be kind of cool if she was a racer in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Come on, Sega, I know you want to. And if you're a Sonic fan, don't forget to follow. I like these toads. This pipe's just there. Not using flare blitz. Oh, shut up. I love Super Mario Bros. 3. 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 And you know what? I love Super Mario Bros. 3. It's a great game. It's actually a freaking peak game. We know that Sonic Movie 3 is primarily based off of Sonic Adventure 2, but you probably know that there are some differences between the movie and the game. So let's talk about a few, shall we? And I know I'm 5 months late. Oh yeah, and spoilers. First off, in the game, when Sonic meets Shadow, it's just the two of them, and Sonic gets arrested, as one hedgehog does. In the movie, however, Sonic meets Shadow with Tails and Knuckles. Shadow beats them to a pulp. Sonic doesn't get arrested, but funny enough, he still ends up in cuffs. Next, let's talk about Eggman blasting the moon. In the game, Eggman hits the moon as a warning shot. And it's one hell of a warning shot, I'll tell you that much. And Eggman's all like, let me build my empire or I'll do it again. But next time, it's the Earth. Damn, you turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
Gotcha, bitch!
But in the movie, it's unintentional, as the gang, including Eggman, redirects the blast that's intended for the Earth towards the moon instead. And Eggman plays the blame game, cause of course he does. Now let's talk about... Yeah, we're going there. Maria perishes in both the movie and the game. In the movie, it's because of a lab explosion, and I think we all know how she goes out in the games. Aight, now big spoiler time. In the game, Sonic and Shadow have a fight in space, but they're in their base forms. In the fight in the movie, they're in their super forms. And I almost shit my pants in the theater when I saw it. And yes, I know the biggest difference is that Rouge wasn't in the movie. There are obviously a lot more examples of this throughout the movie that I can't fit in this video, so tell me some more examples that you notice. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. They didn't say Faker! Missed opportunity!
I found you, Faker.
Guess the video game pro tag. Hey chat. Hey chat. Hey chat. Wait for it. Where are they? Where are they? Hold on. Guess the anime pro tag. Guess the anime pro tags here. Bunch of random babies, then this D. Mario, no! Peach, no! Oh, and the little tooty thing. Sonic Riders has a few weird characters, starting with Super Sonic, or the Chaos Emerald, how the game puts it.
Behold the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
And you might be wondering, why is it weird? It's Sonic, and he's super. What's weird about it? Well, it's not Super Sonic that's weird, it's just that he's one of the few characters with a gimmick. You can unlock him in all 3 games by completing the mission modes with the highest ranking. And good luck doing that with the Kinect, because doing that sounds horrible. Why did you ruin such a good series? Anyways, here's how he functions in the first 2 games. First, you gotta keep your ring count up, or else you lose your super form mid-race. And then Sonic just starts running. I mean, if you think about it, he can probably outrun all of these freaks, but I digress. In Riders 1, you start the race with 30 rings in your super form. Oh yeah, and also he can grind on rails, fly, and break barriers. Yeah, he's kinda good in the first game. But in Zero Gravity, you start with nothing. You gotta earn those rings to transform. This ain't no charity. It's like how he works works in his boss fights in other games. Also, when Sonic's in his running state, he can use these springs, which I didn't know until now. In Free Riders, it's very similar, but when Sonic reverts back to normal, he's not running. I mean, imagine if the Kinect made us start running in place. I mean, we already look ridiculous playing this game, why make it worse? The next few weirdos we got are the evil robots from the first two games, or rather just how you unlock them. The green and red robots from Riders 1, or E10000G and R if you want to be smart about it, you need certain play times to unlock them. Let's see, for the green one you need 20 hours. Okay, a bit much, those missions do take up some time to play. And what about the red one? Okay, I'm just leaving the game on at that point. And lastly, SCR-HD in Zero Gravity. Not to be confused with SCR-GP. Ho, don't confuse those two now. I mean, HD is just a slightly reskinned version of GP. They don't even ride gears. In the race, they're just wheels. It's like these robots are designed to be forgettable. And what's even crazier about this thing is the way you unlock them. You have to place first in a free race against him. Here's the catch though. He appears as an opponent at random. Yep, if he's not in the race, you gotta quit and start a new race. You literally have to shiny hunt in a Sonic game. That's hilarious. And you bet I tried doing this for myself. And after about an hour, oh my god, that's him. That's him. Is that him? Is that him? Holy shit, that's him. Man finished 7th. Give him to me. Give him to me. Hell yeah, baby. I hope Sonic Movie 4 doesn't make the same mistake the games made. Also, spoiler warning. Now a lot of us know about the iconic scene from Sonic Adventure 2, where Eggman fires the Eclipse Cannon at the moon. However, in future Sonic games after Adventure 2, specifically Shadow the Hedgehog, the moon looks, not destroyed. It looks like it's doing quite well actually. Good for the moon, I guess. The director of Sonic Team was actually asked about this a while ago. He said the damaged side of the moon is not facing the Earth. Therefore, we can't see it. But then I remember this cutscene from Sonic Adventure 2.
Look! Half of the moon is gone?
This implies that the damaged part of the moon can be seen from Earth. And we can't see the other side of the moon from Earth because science, and these games, they're canon. So, you lost me, man. And now we can see the damaged side of the moon in the Dark Beginning short that promoted Shadow Generations. So now I am so confused. I don't know what to believe anymore. Anyways, in Sonic Movie 3, this happens too. And in the after credit scene when Amy is about to finish off Metal Sonic, in the background, it's the moon. And we can see the damage. So let's hope they keep this continuity consistent and see if it affects the plot in Sonic Movie 4. Also, side note, let's hope they reference the famous line, "You might know everything I'm going to do, but that's not gonna help you because I know everything you're going to do." Strange, isn't it? Sonic games have always had really flashy results screens and victory animations. Well, for the most part. Results screens have been a staple in Sonic games since the first game of the franchise, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about them. And it wasn't until the Dreamcast era until we get to see true results screens, with a letter ranking system based on your performance. Yeah, did you study City Escape? Because Sega's grading you on this. Sonic Pocket Adventure was technically the first to have these rank systems, but for a lot of us, we first saw them in Sonic Adventure 2. Your character would strike a pose and comment on your ranking.
That was cool!
However, these rank-specific voice lines would slowly fade away as time went on, in favor of just rank-specific poses, which I do enjoy, but they just don't hit the same, you know what I mean? But we'd eventually get these rank-specific voice lines back in the Shadow Generations DLC. After this, Sonic was mute. It was nothing but poses. Some really good ones come from the Generations games, especially Shadow's. I mean, he just looks so cool! Like, for example, if you get a D rank, he looks at you like, dude. Really? A D rank? In my game? No. See that retry button? Press that. We're doing this again. The right way. And then you get an S rank and he's sliding and flipping and striking a banger pose. Boom. Raw. And he's looking at you and probably thinking, that's right. I did that. I'm him. I'm motherfucking him! Now I want to go back to the DLC because fun fact, this is the first Sonic game with rank-specific voice lines and poses for each rank since Sonic Unleashed, even though it's only locked to the DLC. For example, for an A rank he poses and says, "Not a big deal." And then the S rank just goes crazy hard. Easy top tier victory pose, hands down. Perfect. They cooked. Did you know about this feature in Sonic Adventure 2? If you go to Options and click on this little option here, you can change the way your menu screen looks and change the narrator.
Select your story.
You got menu themes for each of the 6 main characters of the game and 4 unlockables. And also real quick, Rouge and Eggman get mad at you if you want to change from their menu screen.
What? I'm not good enough for you?
You don't like me?
For the unlockables, you can buy Amy, Omochao, and even Maria's menu screens in the Chao World's black market for a certain amount of rings. And you need to have a certain amount of emblems too, for them to appear. For Omochao, you need at least 100 emblems and 10,000 rings. Amy, you need 140 emblems and 20,000 rings. And Maria is all 180 emblems and 30,000 rings. That's a lot of fucking rings, and they appear in the black market at random. This game holds nobody's hand. Also, side note, look how empty Omochao looks in the option screen. He's staring into my soul! Did you also know that Omochao and Rouge share the same voice actor in this game? Well, now you know. Now the 4th unlockable one you'll never guess. It's the president's secretary.
What?
And if you think that's odd, let me tell you how you unlock her. You gotta go back to the little menu screen change option and rotate your control stick counterclockwise for a few seconds and... Now, that's hilarious and all, but the real question is, how can a little kid just normally find this out? Like some kid randomly scrolling through the options and starts spinning the control stick for some reason and then boom, secretary jump scare. You know what? Put the secretary in Crossworlds, why not? We already got Hatsune Miku and Steve in it. That's right, I saw the trailer. It would be hilarious. Sonic Racing Crossworlds has this crazy charming feature. Also, spoilers. We've seen more footage of this game at Summer Games Fest recently, and one thing people have been seeing is that the races give the player this rival AI. Like, you know how in some Mario Kart games in the Grand Prix, there's always that one AI that just won't leave you the fuck alone? Well, Sonic Racing Crossworlds takes that and ups the ante. The game will let you know who that AI is before the race starts, making them your rival of the race. And the absolute best part is that they talk shit to each other before the race. And according to this tweet I saw while editing, there's gonna be a lot of these. The fan service level, it's going to be off the charts. This kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball fighting games, where some fighters have character-specific voice lines depending on who they're about to fight. Now the game obviously isn't out yet, I'm just going by what I saw, so take this with a grain of salt. With that being said, which racers do you think should have character-specific voice lines? And please let Sonic and Jet have a good one. Please, Sega, I beg you. I need to hear it. You think Sonic Racing Crossworlds guest characters are crazy? Well, let me introduce you to these 2 games. The first game we got is Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Now, this game had popular Sonic characters like Tails and Shadow and whatnot, but they also had popular Sega reps too, like Ai, Ulala, Billy Hatcher, Amigo, and who can forget the Bonanza Brothers? Well, I forgot. Yeah, while these choices made sense for a game like this, I won't lie, I barely knew about half the roster. Like, what's a choo-choo? Oh yeah, and Banjo and Kazooie were in the Xbox version. Out of the many versions of this game there are, it was the nuts and bolts model, and all I gotta say to that is, ew. But the series roster will be taken to a new level in the game's sequel, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. The developers really took this game and said, let's make this roster one of the biggest oddballs ever. First off, Knights made their debut in the series here. Surprised they weren't in the first game, but who cares, cause Wreck-It fucking Ralph is here! When I first saw this, my initial thought was, the fuck? Then you realize it kinda made sense cause Sonic was in the Wreck-It Ralph movies, so, you know, collabs. Let's see, who else we got? We got Team Fortress in this bitch. Exclusive to PC. My boy Football Manager made the cut. Let's go. Also only on PC. Yo, us PC gamers were eating. But who can forget everyone's favorite character, Danica Patrick from real life. Yeah, Mario Kart's got Cataquack and all. Well, Sonic Racing's got real people. Yeah, this kind of threw me off, but she's an actual former race car driver in real life, which is pretty cool. But if they can add a real person to a Sonic Racing game, that means Sonic Racing Crossworlds can do something very, very funny. Okay. I might be onto something here. I'm washed. I'm washed. Yo, this is like, Locky want to zap these freaking things already. My God. Oh my God. Come on, bro.
Yo, this kid looks bad.
Now there's 2 on my ass. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm starting I'm starting an army. I'm starting an army.
Nah.
Oh God. We're good.
No.
Yo, look at my freaking. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
On the line.
Oh my God, bro.
Got the motherfucking conga line.
Bro, can these freaking things get off of me? There's more right here.
They'll get off of you next set.
I hope so. I want this set. Oh my God. How do you get them off of me?
I think you gotta hit the lightning on my side, I think.
What lightning on your side? Oh my God, I can't move.
Oh, wait! Look at the Koopas over there just like, yeah.
Yeah, you hit him with the Koopa Troopa, yeah. And then hit him with a power block. That's way far out.
I didn't want to, but I'm saving this.
What the fuck? No! Whoa.
No! Get the fuck out of there! No!
Something crazy. SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star are in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. And I am super hyped. I know I'm kinda late to the party, but I was actually at Nintendo World when this got announced. See? There I am. But anyways, this is super cool. And kind of out of left field too. It would have been better if it wasn't leaked though. Regardless, I'm still super happy about this. I mean, just look at my current profile picture. It's like Sega knows me or something. That was actually a joke. I don't think Sega actually knows me. I was just trying to do a funny. But it would be cool if they did though. And although at first glance, it seems like an unlikely crossover, when you think about it, it kind of makes sense because Nickelodeon is a part of Paramount and the Sonic movies were from Paramount, put two and two together and boom, it makes sense. Oh yeah, and we got TMNT and Avatar too, that's pretty cool. And while these two are cool, SpongeBob got me the most hype. And I'll be able to say the line I never thought I'd be able to say while playing a Sonic game. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich. Did you know about these interesting things about Sonic Heroes Team Blast? If you've played Sonic Heroes, you know about Team Blast, an ultimate attack that every team has that instantly destroys every non-boss enemy in sight and does massive damage to bosses. But did you know the names of these attacks? That's right, they got names and they're pretty cool. Team Sonic's is called Sonic Overdrive, and it temporarily gives you access to the Lightspeed attack shortly after you use the Team Blast. To perform it, you press B as Sonic when you're in midair with enemies nearby. Team Dark's is called Chaos Inferno, and its after effect is stopping time. Team Rose's is called Flower Festival, and it levels up each team member, makes you invincible, and gives you a shield. Yeah, it's just a bit overpowered. Team Chaotix is Chaotix Recital, giving you a bunch of rings depending on how many enemies you defeat when using it. It kind of surprises me that these guys are implied to be behind on rent when they can collect these many rings. Like, who the f is their landlord? Mr. Krabs? And Super Team Sonic is called Supersonic Power. Basic name, I know. And it's technically the only Team Blast required to beat the game. Also, there's an exploit that allows your Team Blast meter to grow super fast. While I don't know if this works on other versions, on the GameCube version of this game, if you're in flying formation and press the Y button and the B button at the same time and time it just right, you'll see the flying character go whoa to the top and boom, you got yourself a full Team Blast meter. And yes, it is as busted as you think. Now, I'm no speedrunner, but I've seen speedrunners use this on the Metal Overlord fight since Team Blast is the only way to deal damage in that fight. Yeah, Metal Overlord, you're cooked. The poor guy just wanted to conquer the world. What's wrong with that? Chaos Control. What even is it? We've seen it a bunch of times in the Sonic series, mostly from the dude with family issues, but depending on what game you're playing, its effects are kinda different. When we first saw Chaos Control in Sonic Adventure 2, it was used for teleportation, but since then, it's been used to stop time, travel super fast, create time portals, kicking Silver in the back of the head. I think it's safe to describe it as manipulating time and space, which, if you ask me, stopping time alone is like a top 5 ability in all of fiction. Now, specific Sonic characters need at least one Chaos Emerald to perform Chaos Control. Sonic barely uses it nowadays. Silver used it in one bad game and then decided to drive cars and become washed. Black Doom didn't even need a Chaos Emerald to use Chaos Control in Shadow Generations, and then perished. And Shadow...
Chaos control! Chaos control! Chaos control!
But does Shadow really need a Chaos Emerald to perform Chaos Control? Because in Forces, he uses it to kick a clone of himself. Why does Shadow love to kick so much? Anyways, when he used Chaos Control, I didn't see no Chaos Emerald. Did you? So, do you need the shiny rock or not, buddy? Pick a lane, dude. This ability in DK Bonanza could have fixed one of Mario Odyssey's biggest flaws. If you didn't know, Mario Odyssey and DK Bonanza were made by the same developers. And if the developers gave Mario this simple ability DK has in Bonanza, it would have made 100%ing Mario Odyssey a whole lot easier. And I would know, because I did, and it took a long time. But that ability is the sonar ability. You see, in DK Bonanza, if you press the good old R button, DK bitch slaps the ground and reveals all nearby collectibles, like Bonandium gems and fossils and whatnot. Now, although these collectibles aren't used for game progression, Mario Odyssey's power moons are. And one of Odyssey's biggest flaws is that there are too many moons, with a lot of them being in dumb spots like this. Like, how is a kid gonna easily find this? And I know your controller vibrates when there's one of these hidden underground moons nearby, but come on. Oh, don't worry. We have sonar at home. And I wish that Mario had some sort of sonar ability to see these moons. And even the purple regional coins for that matter. Now, would this make Odyssey a tad bit easier than it already is? Maybe a little, but not to the point to hurt the game's quality in my opinion. Oh, wait, there actually is a way to see purple coins through walls. You gotta use the Bowser amiibo. Because, of course you do. In Sonic Heroes, have you ever wondered what this little mystery mode is? And also, how does one unlock said mode? Well, it's quite simple. You have to 100% the game. And 100%ing this game, oh baby is it repetitive. For the record, I do love this game, but 100%ing it, I don't love as much. First off, you have to beat all 4 stories, which as we all know, is just playing the same 14 levels 4 times over. Complete all 7 of Act 2's bonus stages to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, which, might I add, these bonus stages, they kinda suck. Especially the 3rd one. Like, how many times do I have to play through Bingo Highway to get this damn 3rd Chaos Emerald? And after that, you gotta beat the last story. Oh, but we're not done though. Next, you have to head over to the challenge mode and complete every secondary mission for every level for every team. That is 4 more times you need to beat all of the levels. Now, Team Sonic, Dark, and Rose's missions are all pretty straightforward. For Team Sonic, you have to beat every level within the time limits. Team Dark, you gotta take out a bunch of robots. And Team Rose, you have to collect a bunch of rings. By far, the easiest one. But Team Chaotix, oh, Team Chaotix! So, you know how in the main story, Team Chaotix missions are not go from point A to point B? Like, most of them involve collecting stuff instead of just race to the finish? For the most part. Think of those same missions, but harder. And when I did this, I was not having a good time. Oh, and did I mention you have to A-rank every mission I mentioned, by the way? Oh, I didn't? Well, you do. That is 120 emblems, 141 A-ranks, and over 32 hours of my life. But after all of that, beating every level in the game 8 times over, you unlock Super Hard Mode, where you play as Team Sonic and go through a gauntlet of harder versions of all 14 levels. So your reward for 100%ing the game is playing through the game a 9th time. Shadow the Hedgehog, the game. We're talking about the game. Did you know it's got its own battle mode? You get to choose from 6 Shadow androids. Choose your android! And even the one that looks like Shadow is not Shadow, it's an android. I read it on the wiki myself. So technically, all these guys are fakers. And they actually call each other fakers too.
You might look like me, but I know you're just a fake. Let's see which one of us is the fake then.
Ooh, the trash talk. Anyways, back to the playable Edgehogs. These first 2 guys play just like Shadow in the main game. Then these 4 metalheads, they're back in serious heat. Like, oh good heavens. They look kind of scary too. Like, that green one looks like he's ready to give you all the smoke. Next, the stages. There are only 3 of them. Gun Fortress, Air Fleet, and Lava Shelter. All recycled levels from the main game. And not only are the stages recycled, but the voice lines are too. A lot.
You might look like me. You might look like me. You might look like me.
Okay, I get it. You can do a single match or best 2 out of 3. As for the gameplay, it's a 1v1 split screen game. You pick up weapons and attack attack your opponents, and the last one standing wins. But while the default shadow and the yellow shadow can pick up these weapons, the metallic shadows can't, cause they're kinda already strapped. Purple's got a Gatling gun, orange has got a grenade launcher, green's got a bazooka, and blue's got a semi-automatic rifle. But there's one secret to the blue one I found. If you look really closely, you'll notice.
Tell the audience what you said about my vehicle before we started.
Oh, that it looks like a little dumpy from Mario Kart World.
But this is my first online race.
Say.
Monster truck!
Oh,
Monster truck! Monster truck! There may have been, so there's a gadget that allows you to start with a monster truck.
What the? That's bullying!
Yes.
Fans the deepest cut, at least.
Oh, host communication. Oh. My gear has eyes, does yours? I don't think so. Oh, I have to do it in a cream voice. My gear has eyes, yours doesn't, nerd.
You tried your best.
I did my best. Y'all are gonna fucking lose. I'm gonna use my monster. I'm gonna use my fucking monster truck and fuck y'all up. Off rip, left trigger, boom, monster truck.
Yeah, fucking boom.
Right, cheese?
Fucking
chow chow.
Alright, I'm gonna get last place.
So many tricks.
Go laser. Go monster truck.
I just got shoved the fuck out of the way.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck happened there? I got launched.
I need to catch up with the rest of y'all.
I got launched. What is that? Oh, monster truck. Here we go. No way. Get over here, Byron. Go over here. Go over here. Go over here. Let's go.
God damn it.
So, guys, monster truck.
No,
fuck you. Fuck you. Get out of the way real fucking quick. For now.
Yeah, but you know what I have that you don't?
For forever. What?
Starts with an M, ends with a K.
I mean,
no.
I could have it. I've
Monster
chosen
truck,
not to.
go!
No! Run!
Yeah, you went out of your way to hit me. Your eyes relied on
I saw you, I'm like, oh, I seized after. I'm going after him.
I have to justify my monster truck usage.
I think he's stuck inside the cart.
Yeah, he's trying to get out.
He's trying to get out.
Oh, he's out, yay! Honestly, I wish Vector was in this fucking, side note, I wish Vector was in this beta because, Cream's mom and Vector has a thing for her.
Cream and Vector.
Yeah. Hey, Vector, I heard you want to bang my mom. That's not cool, man. I don't want a brother or sister. I already have my brother in cheese. And Chacole, allegedly, because I guess we haven't seen her in years, but you know what?
Allegedly.
Time to make you all hate me for one race.
Oh my god, switch off right now. Get off that couch. Get off that couch. Get off that couch right now. Get off that couch right now. I have now turned into Monster Cream. Get off that couch now. Or else I will send cheese after you and he will Oh my god, what's going on? What is going on?
So much going on.
I know, right?
I'm in 8th, I'm in 10th, I'm in last.
Oh man, he finished in front of me, god damn it. I heard nothing, Byron, I heard nothing you said. I heard nothing you said. Your mic peaked. Your mic peaked. Right, get your ass off that purple looking ass motherfucking horny guy. Look at your Captain Ginyu looking ass.
Whatever the fastest character is, Sonic is playing it.
Look, it's a Zephyr.
Yep. Probably Smoke or Cabal.
It doesn't have to be this way. Why would you do this?
Vector would use Facebook only because Vanilla's on it. Creamy's mom. And Vector's like, Vanilla, you haven't answered my Facebook DMs. Hello. Just ghosting Vector. I know I cheated on you years ago, but that was years ago. I'm a new man. Yeah, my mom's getting stalked by a crocodile. It's kind of weird.
Joker has been updated. Joker, let's go. Oh my god, he's out. He's here.
I totally forgot about that. Oh my, guys, you know what to do.
Oh my god, Bible Boy 300.
Well, come on. Cherry on top. Cherry on top. Cherry on top. Let's go.
Let's go.
Cherry on top. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're all him. Let's go. Here's a deep cut Sonic reference from Sonic Racing Crossworlds. This line of dialogue got the gears in my crazy Sonic brain turning. Espio tells Silver,
"A pleasure to see you again. Unfortunately, we are fated to be adversaries for the duration of this race."
implying that these two have history of working together, which they do. Besides the comics, these two have really only been seen together in Sonic Forces and Sonic Generations for like 2 cutscenes. But if we rewind all the way back to 2007, we see them working together in the forgotten PSP exclusive Sonic Rivals 2. The Sonic Rivals games were 2D platforming racers at their core. It was a fun concept seeing most of Sonic's main rivals at the time interact with each other. Sound familiar? The story mode is formatted as 8 playable characters split into 4 teams of 2. Espio meets Silver and they team up to rescue a bunch of Chow from the alternate universe Eggman and defeat a giant fire monster, the Ifrit. Whoa, giant fire monster. Wait a minute. And then they fight said big bad fire monster guy, and the AU Eggman gets left to perish, and they live happily ever after. Except Espio forgot to get evidence of this happening, causing Team Chaotix to go into debt. Congratulations, Espio, you might get evicted. This line of dialogue between Silver and Zavok is a really cool reference. If you play as Silver in Grand Prix and Zavok is your rival, Zavok says to Silver,
"You will not get in the way of my conquests again, boy. Whether in a race or in warfare, my pride demands victory."
Now, Silver has never fought Zavok before in the games, unless you want to count Forces, but those were just clones of Zavok, so I'm not counting it, so deal with it. Anyways, Silver and Zavok only meet in the comics, specifically during the Metal Virus saga, where Eggman creates a virus that turns any living thing that makes even the smallest bit of contact with it into a zombie robot, also known as Zombots. Crazy name, I know. Zavok and the rest of the Deadly Six have the power to control robots, and after the Deadly Six steal the Chaos Emeralds from Eggman, it allows them to control all the Zombots. Fast forward towards the end where Sonic and Silver steal the Chaos Emeralds back, turn into Super Sonic and Super Silver, and make quick work with Zavok. Then Sonic and Silver absorb all of the metal virus on the planet and throw it into the sun. Boom! Day saved. I think it's pretty cool that Crossworlds is referencing Sonic media that is not just the games. But seriously though, if you're a Sonic fan and have never read the comics, you should definitely give them a read. Also, subscribe if you like Sonic. Why does Sonic Racing Crossworlds have so many tracks from Unleashed? Also, subscribe if you like the Blue Hedgehog. Out of the 39 tracks in the base game of Crossworlds, 4 of them are based off of levels from Sonic Unleashed. Dragon Road, Halaska, Apados, and even though this one's called Market Street, come on, it's Rooftop Run. Let's not kid ourselves. They just love this blue furball. And of course, we have the Werehog as a playable character for the first time since, well, Unleashed. We haven't seen this dude since 2008. This game is old enough to drive. And I don't want to hear,
"Oh, but Dad, he's in mobile games and Sonic Speed Simulator."
Okay, you hush up. But back to the question at hand. Why is Unleashed getting all this love in Crossworlds? Well, when Unleashed first came out, a lot of people were like, this game ain't that good. But nowadays, Sonic fans are all like, hey, you know that game where Sonic's arms get stretchy? It ain't that bad. Now, me personally, I've always loved Unleashed. I even love the Werehog stages. I stand with the Wolfman! This game is so popular within the Sonic fan base that fans made an unofficial port of the whole game for PC. It happened months ago, but it's crazy that it's even a thing. Seriously. Sonic fans, they're crazy talented, let me tell you. And even though I don't mess with mods a whole lot, the mod scene for this game, it's insane. There's even one that replaces Chip's model with Hatsune Miku. Now that is hilarious. I wish Sonic Racing Crossworlds kept these small details that Sonic Riders had. Also, subscribe if you're a fan of this Blue Hedgehog. In Sonic Riders, Jet, Wave, and Storm always race with their right foot in the front, and they're always facing the left side of their boards. While in Crossworlds, they aren't, which doesn't seem like a big deal at first, but then you realize in Riders, the hero characters like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles face the opposite direction, with their left foot in the front. Now yes, this makes me sound like a huge nerd, but those small details, man, it's all about that them small details. This is true in Zero Gravity, by the way, too. And in Free Riders, the game has this mechanic where you switch stances on your board, so I guess you can say they stuck with it. Another detail Crossworlds missed is that Jet, Wave, and Storm also wear their goggles during a race. But in Crossworlds, they simply don't. Like, guys, you're gonna get dirt in your eyes during the race and fall off your boards. It's dangerous. And speaking of boards, Crossworlds incorrectly calls this board Sonic's Blue Star Extreme Gear. You see, in Riders 1, this is the real Blue Star. What you see in Crossworlds is the Blue Star 2. The OG Blue Star doesn't exist anymore. And do you want to know why? Well, cause it blew the fuck up. IDW characters are coming to Crossworlds. This is not a drill. And if you're a Sonic fan, don't forget to subscribe. Oh, baby. We got new characters announced. We got Knights and Ai, which is cool and all, even though Knights got leaked. But Tangle the Lemur and Whisper the Wolf are coming to Crossworlds too. Now, if you're not familiar with these two, I don't blame you, because they're from the IDW comics. And yes, I know they're in mobile games too. You can stop typing in the comments now. They're both friends of Sonic's. Tangle's whole shtick is that her tail can stretch and is a brawler-like fighter and a very upbeat character, while Whisper is shy and is always strapped. She wields a weapon called the Variable Wispin, which she uses to take the energy from the wisps, you know, these little guys, and blast their energy at enemies. And when she talks, she mainly whispers, hence her name being Whisper. But also her name can be a play on the Wisp's name, like Wisp, Whisper, eh? I'm sorry. But for real though, who do you guys think is next? Everyone is talking about the prices in Sonic Rumble's microtransactions and how they're crazy. And although that may be true, this is arguably not the worst we've had it. Also, subscribe if you're a fan of the Blue Blur. Let's rewind back to 2015 when Sega released a different mobile game called Sonic Runners, a 2D platforming endless runner mobile game. Now the gameplay itself, it was received pretty well. It also had an all-star Sonic roster of characters. Like, I'm talking every playable Sonic hero: Metal Sonic, Blaze, Silver, the Werehog, Tikal, Mephiles, Styx the Badger, Pumpkinhead Omega. Yeah, the MCU wishes. Now, how does one unlock these characters? Most of them you can purchase with rings and Red Star rings, which you can get by simply playing the game. But you can also get red rings with microtransactions. Now, some characters need to be unlocked via this cursed roulette wheel. You spend red rings to spin this wheel, and if you don't get the playable character, well, tough shit, buddy. Spend more red rings. Your wallet was simply at the mercy of a wheel. Also, some of these characters were for a limited time because of events, which makes it even worse. Now how am I supposed to play as Reindeer Knuckles? Pat Mac made a whole video about this game if you want to know more about it. Now, whatever happened to this game? It's gone. Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen to Rumble. Mighty and Ray are in an interesting state in the Sonic franchise. Also, subscribe if you're a fan of the Blue Hedgehog. Okay, so these guys debuted in 1993's Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. It was a cute isometric platformer, like it never hurt anyone. After that, Mighty was in Knuckles Chaotix in 1995. You know, the game where Vector looked like this. Be careful of who you make fun of in middle school. Oh, and where was Ray, you may ask? He just wasn't there. Bro missed the memo. After that, these two just disappeared. For my next trick, I will make this armadillo and flying squirrel disappear. They made minor cameos, like that one poster in City Escape in Sonic Generations, but that was it. Until, of course, as a lot of us know, they'd finally make their triumphant return in Sonic Mania's DLC in 2018. That's 23 years for Mighty and 25 years for Ray, by the way. It was cool, but since then, we've gotten nothing from them. And I don't want to hear Blitz or Speed Simulator. Those don't count. Not even in the two big mobile games, Sonic Forces Speed Battle and Sonic Dash. We can't have Mighty and Ray, but we can have the Angry Birds instead. Sega, please bring these two back in Crossworlds or Rumble, I'm begging ya. What's next for Trip the Sungazer? Also, subscribe if you like the Blue Hedgehog. Trip was the hidden playable character in 2023's Sonic Superstars. You know, the one that wore the helmet. She was a fun character who had a double jump and could climb walls and ceilings. I don't see you climbing ceilings, Knuckles! Oh no! To my my knowledge, she wasn't broken or anything. She was just fun to play as. But the question I have is, will we see her again in the next classic Sonic game? Will we get a brand new classic character? Since it seems like Sega wants to separate the classic characters and the modern day characters, only time will tell when the next time we'll see Trip in a game next. I mean, she got her own super form, for crying out loud. She turns into a fucking dragon. She's one of the few characters in the franchise to get a proper super form that's not named Sonic the Hedgehog. And I don't want to see the comments saying Tails, Knuckles, and Amy have a super form, because they don't. They just glow when they turn quote unquote super. Oh, Knuckles turns slightly pink. Excuse me. The Sonic franchise over the years has dabbled into multiple genres. Also, follow if you're a Sonic fan. Now, Sonic has had kart racing, fighting games, and RPG, tennis for some reason. But the Blue Blur also dipped his toes into the puzzle game genre. Well, not Sonic. Robotnik did. The Hedgehog just wasn't into puzzles yet. But this was Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, released in 1993 in North America on the Game Gear. I played it, I beat it, and my review for the game, I mean, it's just Puyo Puyo, which is not a bad thing because Puyo Puyo's fun. But this game legit took the characters from Puyo Puyo and replaced them with these robot freaks. Like this guy, his name is Squeal. That's Squeal. He looks like Grimace. Either way, this game's pretty darn good for what it is. Probably a top 3 Sonic Game Gear game. The game was apparently so good, it became a boss fight in Sonic Mania. The dude finally got to play Puyo Puyo. I may have spent money on this game so far, even though it's free, to buy this specific skin. Let's do this. Oh, and he's sliding too. I love it. Also, by the way, my name, I had to put an exclamation point on there because apparently the word dirty is censored. Oh, I'm fancy. Oh shit. No. All right, good. We're good. And victory. Where are you? I want to say hi to you.
I was page 13. Page 13, qualified 13.
Page 13.
What is this, Booksmart?
I was 13th. Where are you? Where the fuck are you? Where? I see you. Hi. Tap me up. Tap me up.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's go. Go. Oh shit. I got hit.
That was me.
Bitch.
That's
Bitch.
what happens to hoes.
Wait, does that mean I'm a hoe? No.
Your worst nightmare.
Fuck. Full hoe and no bitches. Damn it. Fuck you! Give me your fucking rings. Ow! I got hit.
You're in second!
I know I am. I don't know! I got hit again. No, I got launched! I got launched, motherfucker. I'll take second. Damn. Love it.
I'm in third place!
I'm in first right now. For now.
Way.
Yeah, first time for everything.
Second place.
No! No! Don't pass me, you bitch! Yes!
Oh!
I won!
How close was it?
I have no idea, but I won. Let's go.